What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media, and welcome back for another episode of Pokemon Omega Ruby. This is episode number 64, and today we're going to be attempting to capture the first of the Sinnoh trio. Now, we probably should be trying to, I guess, stay in order, if that even makes sense. There really is no order, though. It's just kind of all over the place. But what I mean by that is I was going to try to capture all three of the Unova trio Pokemon all in a row, but I'm already going out of order by, you know, not capturing Regigigas, and yeah, there's no order. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Now, the Sinnoh trio is a little bit easier to capture just because you don't have to wait for different days to capture them. You can just, it's based on the time of day. Uxie is the most difficult because there's only a 1 hour window, and I don't know why that is, but I can only assume that it has some kind of like metaphorical meaning, because isn't Uxie the being of wisdom or knowledge? The being of knowledge? I think that's what it is. So I mean, we can speculate and say that, you know, Game Freak was trying to pull the whole, well, you know, knowledge is the hardest to come by. Wisdom does not come easily. I don't know. I'm just kind of making things up as I go along here. But if you have 3 Pokemon with max happiness on your team, you should be able to find, what's the name of this place? The Nameless Cavern, just kind of floating by Sootopolis City. So I haven't captured any of them yet, so they will all be available at this point. I think it's Azelf that we're going to be going up against this time. I mean, you already know by looking at the thumbnail of this video you're watching, but I don't know at the moment. Pretty sure it's Azelf, though. So, that's good because Azelf is actually the second hardest to find, I guess. Mesprit has the biggest window, so I just happen to be recording when Azelf is available. So, yeah, it is Azelf, and we're leading off with Arc. So this is probably going to be a quirky nature Azelf, but that's fine. Azelf is another Pokemon that I already have a competitive one for. I don't think all of its IVs were perfect, but it was enough to be usable with the right nature and everything, so I just called it a day. He does go for the Uproar. I definitely wanted to paralyze this thing, because I don't know how else we're going to take it on. Wow, that did so much. I went for Draining Kiss. That almost killed it. Holy cannoli. He's going to go for Uproar again. That's not doing too much. Oh, yeah, he's locked into that. Forgot about that. Now, I'm pretty sure this thing has Nasty Plot, so that's why I don't want to mess around with it. So we're just going to start chucking Ultra Balls and hope like heck that it stays in, because this could be very scary otherwise. That's why I didn't lead with Gloom, because this thing will just demolish it with whatever its Psychic type stab is. I think it's extrasensory, but yeah. So come on, stay in there, you know you want to. At least is he still locked into Uproar? I didn't get to see if his Uproar ended. Doesn't matter, he's fully paralyzed and unable to move. We're doing okay on Ultra Balls as well, as I just bought a whole bunch the last episode, so we should be good here, even if it takes quite a few. He does go for the Future Sight. Oh, that's right, I think they all have Future Sight. That is not good. That's going to make it very difficult for Gloom to put these things to sleep, because taking a Future Sight, you know, is not advised if you're a Gloom. So the Azelf's going to break out, and he's just going to spam Future Sight, and it fails because he already used one, and it's waiting to attack me at the end of this turn. And, so yeah. Yeah, there's 2. There's 3. And we captured it already! Are you freaking kidding me? That was only like 4 balls. 3-4 balls, something like that. Not even bad. So Azelf gives us no trouble whatsoever. That's crazy. The Willpower Pokemon. It is 1 foot tall and 0.7 pounds. Known as the being of Willpower, it sleeps at the bottom of a lake to keep the world in balance. Why is it 0.7 pounds? I guess I learned something today. Never use Grass Knot on an Azelf. Or Azelf, or however you want to say it. I like how they kept the little pattern on the floor in the cave from the Sinnoh games. That's pretty cool. That takes me back. Sinnoh might just be my favorite region. I love those games. I love those regions. I love the soundtrack from those games. That's like my, I don't know. I don't want to say it's my most nostalgic game, because I was, I don't know, like 14 or 15 when the games came out, something like that. So it's not like I was a little kid or anything like I was with red and blue version, but I don't know. I'm going to go check out what this is, because I'm kind of curious. I'm legitimately kind of curious to see if we can find any like other TMs or anything, because we found Substitute that one time. Mirage Mountain. Ooh. Ooh, okay. I have both bikes. I can do... No. Okay, I thought I picked the wrong bike there for a second. Nope, nope. Oh, a TM is here. It is TM84, which is Poison Jab. I'm so happy I found this because I was trying to teach Poison Jab to somebody that did not get it via level up, and I was getting upset because I thought I had the TM and I couldn't find it. There's nothing over here. Okay, we're going to get attacked by a wild Pokemon. So I had to keep sending everything back to Y to give it Poison Jab. So yeah, because I do some breeding. I do a lot of breeding in Y, but I do a lot of breeding in Alpha Sapphire as well. And sometimes I trade them twice before I actually use them on this game, because sometimes I need move tutors from Alpha Sapphire. But like, I traded it over to train it up in Alpha Sapphire, and then realized that it needed Poison Jab, and I didn't have it in either game because I didn't know where to get it, so I had to trade it back. Yes, the struggle. The struggle is real. So I'm just gonna kill this Donphan because why not? This episode has become not about legendaries at all. Like, we spent, was it even 2 minutes with Azelf on the screen? Was it even that long? I don't know. I feel like it was only about like 7 turns or something. We went for T-Wave, went for Draining Kiss, and then threw like 4 Ultra Balls in it and stayed in. So that's it for this Mirage Mountain. I'm really happy that we stopped there. I'm so unbelievably happy. You have no idea. So, I guess we can go to like Pacific Log Town. I don't think anything is at the Pathless Plain at this point. I wanted to go check to see if Crescent Isle was available too, because that's where you can capture Cresselia. But you have to get really lucky because it just shows up randomly. And I haven't been able to find it yet on any game. Not that it's really that big of a deal, because I just am never going to use a Cresselia. Probably, most likely never going to use a Cresselia. Even offensive Cresselia, it's just stupid bulky, and I hate it. Like, I hate Cresselia so much, so I don't know if I could bring myself to use it even in, you know, kind of a weird context with a weird set or something. So, did we even get hit? Do I need to heal up? I don't know if I do. We got hit by like a future sight or something. It is a quirky nature because we synchronized that. And it does have the nasty plot, so that could have been really freaking scary. Because firing off nasty plotted future sights and extrasensory is not going to be too fun. At least Gardevoir resists that, so we had that going for us. But still at +6, it would have hurt. Gardevoir is not the bulkiest thing in the world. But yeah, that is that. That's pretty much going to be it for this episode. I'm not going to drag it on any longer, so this is going to be a very, very short episode. Next time, we might try to just capture Mesprit. Cobalion will also be available to us, I believe, so we have some options. But that's going to be it for this time. Like I said, if you guys enjoyed, please make sure you're leaving a like rating or a comment or whatever you would like to do, of course. And I will see you all next time. And until then, game on.